And welcome back, everyone, to Dragon Ball Z. What if? What if Goku? What if all the Z fighters were Saiyans? Part 5. Last time they had made it to Namek, and everyone had gotten a power boost thanks to Guru. They also managed to get the Dragon Balls and effectively resurrected everyone. There was just one little snafu. Lord Frieza wasn't happy, and so Frieza had shown up on the battlefield. Vegeta also didn't get to try to muscle his way into immortality because everyone there was pretty much stronger than him at that point, except for Piccolo. Piccolo is actually on the weak side right now compared to everyone else. But there is a workaround I found for that. And so Frieza, so you took my wish from me, monkeys. Well, that's unfortunate, but perhaps I can just wait until these Dragon Balls work again. In which then Dende quickly senses, oh boy, tell me, boy, how long does it take for your planet's Dragon Balls to reactivate? And say, leave him alone. And say, no, it's not that. And then he says, I can't remember. I know it's a Namekian year, but their year's shorter than Earth's. But it doesn't matter. Why doesn't it matter exactly? Because Lord Guru is passed. Oh, is dead. He is passed. It's like, what? Is it passed on? What does that have to do with anything? If the creator of a Dragon Balls dies, the Dragon Balls become inactive. They can't be used anymore. So you're telling me that if I had killed the old Namekian prior to getting my wish, I would have killed the Dragon Balls to begin with? Well, yeah, pretty much. It's like, So you're saying now that the old man has passed, these Dragon Balls are no good? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, pretty much. But wait, there is a workaround, you see. From what I remember from the Vegeta and his little trip to your planet, you also have Dragon Balls. And now everyone tenses up and is like, I can tell by your reactions I'm on the mark. So I should just plan a little trip to your planet then, shan't I? Unfortunately, our Dragon Balls aren't active right now. We already just used them. So you're gonna have to wait at least 300 days or whatever, how much time it would be. Near a year. It's like, Still, I can be patient, I suppose. Of course, first things first, you're clearly not going to go quietly. So why don't I just end this? And say, but first and foremost, I owe you a thank you for letting me know that your Patriot has been destroyed. And so he just tries to attack Dende. He's like, Dende! And then Krillin is able to, get in the way. Just, it's like, ooh. It seems you're a little tougher than a normal Saiyan. Vegeta, you didn't tell me there were Saiyans stronger than you, but again, based on your little bit of pride, why would you? You little... Now, Vegeta, you wouldn't want to... I don't think you really want to try me. And say, no, then maybe you can try me! Then Krillin goes in, rushes in. I remember, Krillin's power, if I remember correctly when I did the power level here, Krillin's power was around 8. He did the times 42. Krillin's power right now is a little under, like 376-ish in terms of power. He's a lot stronger than Vegeta, but not as strong as Frieza. But he's strong enough. Now, he's strong enough that he should be able to push Frieza pretty hard. And sure enough, he is strong. You're stronger than Vegeta, that's for certain. But you're not strong enough. Boy, you're very annoying, boy. I hope you know that. You seem to be stronger than your friend. And Frieza's having to, actually take these guys on both fronts. Meanwhile, Goku is, Goku's staring on, like, you're not gonna go help your kid and your friend. Nah, these guys got it for right now. Kakarot, I understand a warrior's pride, but this is not the kind of fight where one-on-one will work. You have to understand. Sorry, my Vegeta voice went out there. You have to understand, this isn't even Frieza's full power. He keeps this for to conserve energy. We need to go. And so you're saying there's more to it? Krillin, go on. Chill out for a minute. And it's like, It's like, what is it, Goku? Is that what Vegeta said true? Are you hiding your true power? Oh, Vegeta, you keep secrets, I see. Yes, it's true. The form you see here is just something I use because if I used my real power, you would all be dust in moments. Really, show me then. You want me to show my real power? Very well. You Saiyans have proved, you little whippersnappers have proved at least that you're strong enough to be able to keep up with me, and I assume you are the strongest of them. So I'll give you a little taste of what true power really is. He starts powering up. Meanwhile, Piccolo stands like, oh, what is it? You, Piccolo. What is that? Boy, it sounds like Nail. Is that you? How are you? No time. Find me. And you got this, Goku. I gotta go see find Nail. It's like, you're good, Nail. And it's like, Dende, come with me. Maybe we can help him. And so they fly off. Dende, being the white mage, isn't going to be there to help him recover. But so they fly off, and they're all just sensing the buzz. Krillin and Gohan just. Meanwhile, Goku just stares like, that's more like it. Now, let me see here. The last time I took this form, I calculated at 1 over 1 million. That's impossible, even for him. Am I really? He's bluffing. Am I really? And he just does the, raises the entire environment. But Goku just kind of takes it. Oh, so you have a bit more power than even I expected, Saiyan. Very well. Let's see what you have. And then Goku just, huh? So, boom! And Goku starts just toying with Frieza for a while. Just boom, just beats him up. Meanwhile, they do find Nail, and they do help Nail recover. Nail recovers, and, he acknowledges Piccolo is stronger than him, so there's no worries about that. He's stronger by quite a bit, actually. And he realizes that we're not going to be able to beat him, at least not as we are now. Even Goku probably won't be able to beat him long term. Are you kidding me? You're kidding. Goku's way stronger than for now, but Frieza's hiding something else. There's only one option we have. With the Lord ever gone, there's nothing else we can do. But now you can. It's all right, Dende. I'm choosing to do this for our people. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like a fusion. Together, a fusion. From what Kami said, you weren't. You were once one being. Think of it as the opposite of what you did prior. And Piccolo considers it fine. What do we have to do? All right, just put your hand here. Lower. If we had junk, you'd be gay. No. It's like, no, but seriously. It's like, here, and then, fusing, obviously. And he's now Niccolo. He's Nickelodeon. He does turn orange eventually. But no, he's Piccolo and Nail fused together. It's like, Nail? Is that you, Piccolo? Is it? Yes, Dende, it's us. Don't worry about it. We're good. Now, let's go. We gotta go help Goku. Meanwhile, Frieza's just like, you! It's like, is this really all you have? I'm bored. You're boring me. Kakarot, enough of this! It's like, I'll show you power. Powers up. Now then, what do you think of this form? It's better, but still, you got anything else? You! And once again, he tries to fight, and quickly, boom, Goku puts his ass down. Piccolo shoves up. By the by, I would say he's probably a little stronger than when he was in canon, but that's still not enough to take on third form Frieza. Regardless, Frieza quickly does very well. No, Kakarot! Meanwhile, Dende helps, because Krillin and Gohan are a little beat up. Definitely a little beat up. Helps them recover. Minor Zenkai, nothing serious. Maybe, Krillin could be at, 6. Gohan's at, Gohan's at maybe 750, something like that. Nothing serious for him. Well, technically, you could say that's something serious, but honestly, by these level standards, yeah, that's not really much. Especially because once you got to these levels, they were doing millions in terms of the power levels, in terms of the jump. So this is more just recovering from fatigue. And Vegeta looks at it. What did you do? That's like, you healed him. I have an idea, but you're going to have to mortally injure me. It's like, what? We're taking advantage of our biology. Now do it! That's the only way. Kakarot's not going to be able to handle Frieza forever. And sure enough, they can sense the power increases. Frieza finally transforms. It's like, just do it! And finally, they both blast him. He's bleeding out. And saying, 10 day do it, it's all right. We'll keep an eye on him, and they help him recover. And he gets close to where he gets in the actual canon, but not quite. And so Vegeta steps in on the fight. It's like, Vegeta, I got this. Like, you have nothing, Kakarot. You have no idea what this man has taken from me, from all of us. And I will not stand by and let you risk everything we've lost and everything we can gain by his death just because you want him all for yourself. You're not the only one who wants revenge, Kakarot. It's like, I don't really want revenge. I just want to beat him at his best. And it's like, oh, Vegeta, this is adorable. You want to fight me. But I'm already fighting someone who's clearly better than you, so why don't you just go along now? Is that a fact, Frieza? Maybe you should try this! And he goes after Frieza, and Frieza's like, a million. I am a Super Saiyan! You can go to hell! And so he goes to ego trip and just, he just blocks it. What? It's like, oh my. This is kind of pathetic. It feels like putting down old space dealer. How is that a thing? But, he's just kind of mocking him. And he's about to go, and he quickly takes down Vegeta pretty hard. But unlike before where, Vegeta just, he's just torturing Vegeta, Goku quickly steps in, smacks him straight in the head. And just, yeah. It's like, so, why don't we finish this, monkey? And they just clash again. And now the fight goes about the same. Frieza powers up to his 50%. They help Vegeta recover again. And this time, see, the problem is, once we got past Namek, there was no official power levels recorded. So it's hard to say what Zenkais would look like at this point. But it's suffice to say, it's still probably a sizable Zenkai, maybe, or arguably, I would even put him stronger than Goku, quite frankly. Although he didn't get quite as jacked up here as he did in the original. So maybe he's a little strong. Maybe he's like a step above Goku at 4 million versus Goku's 3. But quickly they're all like, there's not much we can do. It's like, there's one thing we have on him that he can't. There's one thing we have that he doesn't. It's like, you sure about this, Vegeta? There's no other way. All right, ready. It's like, go! And then just fires up the artificial moon. It's like, what? Goku's been getting his shit kicked right now. Just, it's like, huh? It's like, we're doing this. This is sorry, Frieza, but this is over. Saying, over? What exactly? Oh, bloody, you stupid apes! You really think you can beat me? You already are. But I know he's talking. He's monologuing while they're transferring. I already know your powers very well. You gain a 10 times multiplier upon transformation, but you've already been fighting at 10 times your base power with that technique of yours, which means all you have on me is size, and all of a sudden Vegeta comes in, surprising him, just blasting him because he's stronger than Goku now. Goku meanwhile starts transforming, and luckily, Goku is, like I said, can target his anger. He's kind of like the Hulk. He's not able to really communicate well, but he can at least identify friend and foe. And so they all come rushing at him, and it's just the 4 giant apes manhandling Frieza for a bit. Ultimately, though, Frieza finally enough! Boom! Power, because he's at 60 million. By the by, and I don't want to get into because I got into this conversation with a viewer a while back about Frieza's power level. Now, I had found the source that said that Frieza's power level was 200 million, but he was weakened by the Spirit Bomb, and therefore was only 120 million. But there's nothing official as far as I know about that source. And if it is official, that still doesn't make any sense in my head. Because that would mean that Goku should not be at 150 million for his power. If we're going by the idea of, and like these guys are so tired that they weren't at their full strength, Goku was in far worse shape than Frieza when you really break it down. There's no way he should be able to be at 150 million beating him when 3 million is what we know he started at the fight. So I one source does not contradict the entirety of what the series has said from the get. That's my opinion. That's the numbers I stick with. Those are numbers I personally believe in. Again, I would need more than once. I would need, Toriyama's obviously not with us anymore, but I would need something more than just a non-English, which that was another thing. It wasn't English. Great. But it wasn't even Japanese. I think it was Korean. I can't remember what it was. But it was, as far as I know, it wasn't, like V-Jump, for example, technically isn't official power levels either. Like, the only official power level that guy that we ever had really was the Daizenshu. And again, it only goes up to Namek. Everything else is kind of speculatory. I say this just because I know there was just, no, I wouldn't say we were arguing. We were just, I mean, call it an argument. We were kind of going back and forth on what we believe in. So, yeah, I don't agree with the 200. I stick with the 120. If that's what you think, that's fine. I'm just not personally in that camp. Regardless, though, Frieza does blast them all back with their power, and, you know, he quickly destroys the artificial moon. It's like, you'll lose your power soon enough. And in the meantime, but why should I wait with that? And he quickly just slices off Vegeta's tail. He goes for Vegeta first because he knows pride-wise, and he's also the strongest at the moment. And it's like, it's like, now then. And he just starts aiming. You're first, Vegeta. It's like, and Goku sees it. And he just, and it's like, now then. Maybe not, no, not you. The boy, he's your son, I assume. No, go! And Goku's just like, and quickly, just enraged, once again does the cock, and he can't do a full times 10 here, though, because it just strain. He manages to get like a triple going. So he quickly just comes in, boom, just literally jets, like just boom, like a jet, just boom. And Frieza is just rocked. Unfortunately, the strain is just boom. Now, Goku's body, normal body, can handle it times 10. It's still stressful on him, but he can do it. But the Saiyan body, while technically being stronger and more durable, it's the power flux that's the problem. It's a 10 times, and then with a sporadic multiplier, which is putting strain on the body. I don't see that working very well. And so, you know, Frieza, you know, they're just, and eventually they're all starting to transform back. Goku, did you get him? I got him, but I don't know how long it's going to last. And Frieza eventually shows back up. Of course, he's now pretty jacked up from that shot because Goku had a firm 30 million. He was 50% stronger than Frieza there, and he took that full hit. So Frieza is just, he actually probably has a broken arm at this point because he just got, yeah. I swear I'm going to kill you, boy. I'm going to kill all of you monkeys. And he just prepares the death ball. What do you prepare, death ball? Since I have no need for this planet, I'll just waste you all. And he just starts, you know, recharged by the, we gotta do something. Right. And then Dende comes in, just like, I got you guys. And he starts, and he heals Krillin first. Thanks, Dende. And Krillin now is probably closing in on Goku's power level. Let's just say 2 million. Like, no, I don't think. And Frieza sees it and just quickly, first things first. No more recoveries for you. And just, go on, just, Dende! You! And then you just, you know, Piccolo's charging up as much as he can. I actually think he's probably been charging it for a little bit. He gets a rage boost. I don't know if Namekians can do that, but most people with power levels seem to be able to do that. Saiyans just have the biggest ones. It's like, Morpho! And he's been charging this for a while, so it hits, and Frieza's like, and he can feel it drilling into his hand. It's burning his hand. It's like, if I hold on to this much longer, I will lose my hand. Like, and unfortunately, it like scrapes his chest, and so he's got a giant gash. Namekians, Saiyans, you're all a bunch of vermin. I swear I'll kill you, all of you. And he just puts his hands right through Piccolo's stomach. Piccolo, no, Piccolo. And now then, you're all next. You monster! And, finally then go on. And then, I think Goku's near the verge of snapping. Like, it's not quite that. Like, Dende is an innocent. Piccolo he's cool with. He does need that extra push. Gohan, on the other hand, is at the level of power now where he doesn't need the push. He's like, you monster! Ah! He powers up. Unfortunately, Gohan actually hasn't been getting a lot of Zenkais in this fight. He's not even at 1 million yet. So while he does power up, he's like, I'm gonna kill you! And just starts beating on Frieza, like relentlessly. Power-wise, even if I edged him up to 1 million, he's only at 50 million. So he's actually still weaker than Frieza. It's like, Gohan's you, and say, I'm my Psycho But it just gets blasted. And Frieza powers up just a little bit. He's probably like at 75 or 90 million. He's like, yeah, you. Then just, you should have gone for the head, boy. That's battle quote. And go on! Like, no, put him down! Put my son down! And he's like, leave him alone! And it's like, and they get a rage boost, but it's not enough. Goku's also taxed. And just swipes the deal. Poof! Now, pay attention. And he's about to crush Gohan. And Gohan's able to blast him in the face. Oh, you! He blasts Gohan point blank, just boom. And Gohan's not dead. He had enough of a buff to be like not dead, but he looks dead. Gohan, no, Gohan. And Goku's just there. And you hear that in like the anime term, in like your mind scape, you hear that, like that your heartbeat, like that sudden. Like, and Krillin's also saying, and they're both there. Oh, you're not going to do this stupid trick too, please. I have no more use. I'm no longer amused by this. Now it's boom, and you get the Super Saiyan transformation of both of them. And Krillin, who's about 1 million less than Goku, if they get Zenkais, they'll be fine. And Goku will eclipse Krillin after that. Because Krillin's the only one who's actually relatively fresh in this fight still. But Goku goes to the 150. Krillin's now at 100. They're just like looking on at him like, you are a dead man. Like, there's no salvation for you. Goku's now, like, he thinks his son might be dead. Like, no, I don't give a crap about your 100% anymore. Your ass is grass. And Krillin's like, you killed my. By the way, side note, I think Krillin is more than just. I think he's maybe like kind of like a nephew or an uncle in some way to Gohan here because they've spent more time with each other. So there's like, he was a good kid. He was a smart kid. He was strong and courageous and brave. And he just like has destructive discs in his hand. I'm gonna shred you into nothing. Then just comes in and just starts. And Goku and him just make him into pulp. And I mean, like, literally, Destructo Discs, fists, energy blast. He is nothing but a gooey mound of flesh by the time they get done with him. Like, Goku seeing his son get killed, allegedly killed, there's no holds bar at that point. And so, the day is saved. Piccolo's actually still alive. He's near death, but he's still alive. Vegeta is dead. Dende is dead. And Gohan is barely. And when they go, like, Gohan. He's like, wait. He's like, Krillin, he's still alive. We got to get him to the ship. It's like, but there's nothing. No, not our ship. Frieza's ship. I remember. That's right. Vegeta mentioned that there was healing pods in there. We can try to save them. And so they have to get him in there real quick, and they also have to recover on their own, obviously, but they're fine. They spend as much time as they can there, but unfortunately they can't bring back Dende, and they can't bring back Vegeta. Now, granted, they will wait a full year for Namek for Earth Dragon Balls to reset, and then they'll bring back everyone who was killed on Namek, because Shenron has like a year limit, but they're within that time frame. So when it's all said and done, they recover. And it's like, Dad, it's like, go on. And Goku's actually, I'm so sorry, son. I'm so sorry. Like, go on, you're okay. Mr. Piccolo, you're okay too. Like, I'm sure. Go on, taking the cons. Yeah, I'm fine, kid. I see you're okay. I see you're all okay as well. So my Piccolo voice went a little out there. I see you all recovered. I was barely conscious, but I could sense it. You did something. You changed. It's like, yeah, we did. Funny story about that. We'll talk about it. On the way home. And so the day is saved. They head home using Bulma's ship. And when the year comes around, they use the Dragon Balls to bring back everyone on Namek who died on Namek back then. And now, granted, like someone like Guru won't count here. I don't think. Although maybe he would, but granted, his body is decaying, as would Dende's. Dende, I think they are keeping him like preserved, like the Chiaotzu and Roshi. I think they might even try to do that for the Guru as well. Granted, they need a much bigger containment chamber, but I think they try to do that for Guru as well. So when he's resurrected, they're able to bring him back to Namek, and so that he's able to say his farewells, pass on the title of leader to Mori. Granted, the amount of time it would take, I think Guru would willingly hang on a bit longer. I think that's what it would be. So the day is saved. The Guru, Tien, Yamcha, and Chiaotzu also all make it back as well. They're nowhere near as strong as, say, the others because they haven't reached Super Saiyan yet. Although, because they were paying attention to the fight, maybe when they saw Krillin or Gohan get killed, maybe they freaked out too. But there's still room for them to become Super Saiyans as well during the time skip. Speaking of which, Vegeta also got revived. I think they also made sure to do that, like go back to Namek and make sure that because Frieza would be revived, Vegeta would be revived as well. He didn't try starting shit. And so Vegeta also F's off as well and does his own thing. Although he does probably come back to Earth and just chill out for the time being. But then you deal with the fact that Goku's not learning the instant transmission here. But would say they've all probably are training with their Super Saiyan forms at this point. And that's when Trunks would show up. Now, does King Cold show up here? Well, we'll wait till part 6 for that. Until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.